Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Lee. This is JLeesCorner. Okay, this is another review for Black Ink Crew Chicago, Season 6, Episode 11. Okay, Episode 11. The season or the mid-season finale comes on next week, so let's just get into it. Okay, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole JayBird. JayBird. Dun 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 dun. It's 3:12 in the morning and all that. My voice is gone. It's 3:12 in the morning and all that goodness and stuff. Okay, center yourselves and all that good stuff. You can also follow me on IG at J_Lees_Corner, and you can like, comment, or share this video on your social media. So we see everyone is talking about what was in the news. Okay, how Second City Inc. is not registered with the health department. Okay, you see Charmaine, Kit, I think Draya, and maybe Plug sitting around talk about it, but you also see Ryan, Ford, and Don. So it's two separate conversations. So Charmaine is like, I'm saying, it's not that I forgot to do, okay? It's not that or whatever. It's not that I didn't do it. It's like, that ain't either, okay? What happened was I submitted the paperwork or whatever that asked for more stuff, and I just never followed up on it because things got busy and had to go around here, so I just did not follow up. I'm like, Charmaine, that means that you did not know. Wait, I want to burp and it won't come out. I hate that. But it do mean that, you know what I'm saying, you don't know what you're doing. I do feel like one major part about it is you should make sure the paperwork for the business is done. Okay, especially if it's something that you need to officially run without being shut down. Okay, it's like that. You should not forget to follow up on being a licensed tattoo shop with the Department of Health, because the tattoos, that's blood and fluids and needles. You need it, okay? You need it, okay? All up and through. Now, Charmaine, like, it's not a big deal or whatever. We'll get it handled. I'll get it all sorted out. You know what I'm saying? But first, I have to get due with my baby shower, okay? I'm looking like, I mean, okay. Now, over on the other side, we see Ryan down in Fortune Chat. Now, first of all, Ryan does not have a bad angle. I am just going to. Ryan has to be an alien. Okay, he is too handsome to be human. Okay, he's an alien. He's an alien. Is it Jason Momoa? Aquaman is an alien. There are a few alien people who I feel are on this earth, and I think the main two I can think about right now is Aquaman and Ryan Henry, okay, because they're just too fucking handsome to be human, okay. I'm like, I literally paused my television, and this was Ryan's face, okay. This girl, anyway. So I just had to get that out there. So Ryan brings up how the Tribune talked to him as well and asked him some questions about Charmaine or whatever in the shop. He said, I just said, you know what I'm saying, that she isn't on my level yet. You know what I'm saying? I don't see her. She isn't competition or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, once he explained what he meant, I'm like, well, she isn't or whatever. He brings up how, you know what I'm saying, you know, she isn't an established tattoo shop in Chicago yet, so she, you know, she wasn't really a business on his level where his shop is, and so for that reason she is not I'm like, that's true, that's not competition. It's just not. A lot of people don't get how popular the Nine Mad tattoo shop is, and how I'm pretty sure they get a lot of clientele. So Charmaine, who opened a shop that for all purposes no one knew existed until the show showed it, you can't be the competition or whatever. I would want to get a tattoo at Nine Mag before I want to go to Second City. I mean, if Nine Mag was closed and Second City was open that day, I mean, I would guess I go, but it wouldn't be my first stop anyway. So he brings up that, not only that, but he's told Charmaine that to her face, and we saw it happen. Okay, he said, but she needs to be less concerned about me and my comments, and more concerned about not having the license or whatever. He says, because in the state of Illinois, an individual tattoo artist does not need to have a license, but the shop itself has to be licensed or whatever, or they can come shut the shop down, then no tattoo artist in the shop can work. And I get that, because as long as the shop you're in is licensed, they can hire tattoo artists to do the work. You just have to be a good tattoo artist. It doesn't mean that anybody can come in and tattoo. It just means if you're a tattoo artist and it's a licensed shop, you can freelance and work out of it or whatever. So, I mean, it is what it is. Jess is still in London. I don't care. Okay, I really don't. I'm happy to be back home. Blah, blah, blah. Bloke. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? She brings up how that she's going to come back to Chicago because she came to Chicago for a reason and she left London for a reason because she was too comfortable there and she needs to, you know what I'm saying, finish out whatever she was doing in Chicago. But we do see her call Plug to tell Plug that she come back or whatever. And Plug tells her, girl, you know Charmaine don't have no damn license for this shop. What? Are you serious? I cannot believe that. You know, Charmaine was supposed to handle that, okay? I can't believe it. That's, you know, why is she and Kid making it seem like it ain't a big deal? Because it is a big deal or whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Bloke, or whatever. And she then brings up how, at the end of the day, no, I wrote, this is what I was saying. At the end of the day, it's both Jess and Charmaine's fault. I feel like the fact that Charmaine don't know about tattooing, that should have been something that Jess stressed, knowing the tattoo industry. I think it go hand in hand. You can't blame one without the other. I think it's both of their faults. Because even if Charmaine didn't realize how serious it was, I do think that Jess, being a tattoo artist, should have followed up on that. We all know Charmaine is not the best when it comes to paperwork. Okay, that's just it's true. But I feel like Jess can't blame Charmaine, even if because Charmaine, we seen a little flashback thing where Charmaine said, "Oh, I'll get it done." I still, as the tattoo artist, I would have made sure, Charmaine, you got that right. Yeah, no, maybe because I'm a tattoo artist. I think that or whatever, and I feel like she said Charmaine is basically just bringing a room and using it as a fake bitch. I say, girl, so I thought I got conned. I don't think you got conned. I wouldn't say that. Charmaine don't know about tattooing, but just you do. That is the point of having a partner who knows shit you don't know. Y'all both dropped the ball on that one. So Charmaine has her baby shower in New York. Whatever. Kit brings up how she has went ahead and filed the paperwork that they need to get a license so the shop can be, you know, fine or whatever, and it is waiting for it to go through and for them to have an inspection or whatever, and things should be fine. I said, if you say so. Charmaine does bring up, I can't believe Ryan, you know, gave an interview to the Tribune about me. I can't believe that, you know what I'm saying? And he didn't tell me. I'm like, girl, okay, but you did the same thing a couple seasons ago, so I'm like, I don't really care. So we do see Nick and Charmaine has a nice little over-the-top baby shower. It was pretty. I did not like Charmaine's outfit. I like the idea of it. I feel like whoever made it, I think Charmaine was trying to make it look like her mom's dress or outfit that she wore during her. So I get that. But I still felt like I wanted the fabric on the top part to look better, but I still got the whole like wood nymph fairy type, you know, some flowy vibe. I just did like the fabric on the top parts, but I like the flowiness of it. I love the, you know, the flower hair or whatever. Nick in this little suit or whatnot. I thought that was cute. Charmaine was going to be meeting the rest of Nick's family there, and they are all Haitian and very, very Christian. So Charmaine had to keep her titties in her shirt and her ass under wraps. Okay, because sometimes we know she have her ass and coochie and titties out all up and through. Nick's mom was like, I'm so happy you're covered up. It's so cool or whatever. So Charmaine did bring up to Nick's mom how, you know, I've been trying to live up to, you know, your standards or whatever that are really good. You know, to have passed your standards. Oh, yes, I love what you've been doing. You've been doing great. And I like how the mom, you know, she said, you know what I'm saying, I know I can't replace your mom. I know this or whatever. But I have love to give or whatever. And I hope that you give me a chance to show you my love or whatever, because I'm your mom too. And I'm like, oh, that was so cute. Now her dad was there as well. There was a lot of people there or whatever. And of course, she gave a little speech and was emotional because, you know, she misses her mom, but, you know, she brings up how she has her dad. It was a cool baby shower. Okay, it was very lit. I think a lot of people were drunk. I would not want to have a baby shower where people could come get drunk. I think that was a party. It wasn't a baby shower. But baby showers have evolved, I guess. But I would want, you know, that at my that send me this a party, and I just happen to be the one person here who's pregnant. But I digress. Hopefully she has some gifts, cause I didn't see no gifts. I might not have been paying attention. Now we do see Kit and Ryan has a conversation at the baby shower, because Kit say Ryan still act a little funny and stinky dang dang, and hasn't really talked to her as much as he usually do the past couple days or whatever. And he over talking to girls. He keeps so we see him talking to Danielle and Charmaine's, I think, cousin or friend, who he messed around with like around season 1 or season 2. And I'm like, Ryan been around. He been around the block. Okay, so Kit and Ryan like meet up at the bar. He like, oh, you ain't gonna speak to me? Or you ain't speak to me? What's going on here? So they have a whole conversation. I'm saying, Kit thinks like, I'm saying, look, what's going on? Well, you didn't speak to me at Big Jam. So what was that about? What you mean? She didn't like, we supposed to be friends. Just tell me what's up. Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Ryan then says, I fuss with you. You know that, right? She's like, well, yeah. He then says something to the effect of, if you came in here with someone else, I would feel some kind of way. He said something to that effect. And she said the same thing to him, like, well, if I came here with somebody and you felt some kind of way, and if you came out, you know what I'm saying, if you feel that way, I feel the same way. So what's up between us, okay? He's like, look, you know what I'm saying, hey, ain't we been kicking it? She's yeah, but you know, what kind of way have we been kicking? Like, how do you fuck with me? Look, we've been kicking it, right? She's like, well, yeah, okay, well, you know what? Right? Have we also established more of a relationship? And she was like, well, yeah. He said, well, yeah, well, all right then. I said, but what does that mean? He said, we're gonna leave here hand to hand, so give me a hug. I'm confused. I don't know. Kat and Ryan are really, really, really playing things to do. I don't know. I mean, do I think they mess around? Yes. But do I also feel like they may not be? Yes. They just not saying shit. And I feel like, because I follow Ryan, I follow Charmaine on social media, and I have seen them at other events outside of the show, and Kat be there. But I mean, she may be there because she's now with the show. I don't know if she's there with Ryan, but girl, I don't know. I'm gonna move past that, because we don't know. But they had a conversation that made it seem as if they're more than friends. Because he did say me and Kat are friends, and you know, once we establish that we're something more, like a conversation would have to be had. And it seemed like at the baby shower, that was the conversation. It was weird. Is you fucking them or not? I don't know. Have fun. Anyway, we then see Jess. Jess calls Draya. Even though Plug told Jess that Draya was at Charmaine's baby shower, so she still FaceTime Draya. So Draya go outside and chit chat. Oh, hey Jess, girl, I ain't talked to you since you left. What's going on, girl? Draya is then told by Jess, well, yeah, you know the shop won't get shut down. You can lose your license. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, Jess, you in London. How you giving Draya information as if you know something? And not only that, you're not even from here. How do you know what the laws are here? And my thing is, if you were so aware of the laws here, why did you never know the tattoo shop ain't had no goddamn license? I digress. Anyway, at this point in time, we're like, I don't care if I'm at a baby shower. I have to go check Charmaine about this, okay? I just have to. Let me go, because I feel like she tricked me. She ain't trick you at all. So she go in telling Charmaine and Danny, I talked to Jess, and Jess said the shop's gonna be shut down. I cannot have this, Charmaine. And he like, this isn't the right time or place to even have this conversation. Like, she's hella pregnant. This is her baby shower. Like, why would you do it here? Danny, I just found out. I just have, Charmaine like, look, I ain't got time. You want the truth? Okay, this is the truth. The truth is, I couldn't get a license because Charmaine says the space where they're leasing gave her a 3-month lease, but she could not have any instance within 3 months. And if she did not have any instance within the 3 months, they would then extend the lease for however long. However, Fly and Zach, who got into the fight, over Draya that happened within those 3 months. So the shop supposedly would not extend a lease. So she couldn't send a lease to the Department of Health to get a license because she didn't have a lease. So that was, I'm like, well, but it confused me because I'm like, at what point did you, because if that's the case, is y'all leaving that space? I'm kind of, what's going on? I don't know. But I guess that happened. The mama died, and then back to back stuff. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, so she trying to blame Draya. I'm like, Charmaine, it ain't Draya's fault. It really isn't at all. Now, Draya then said, well, that's bullshit, because that happened months ago, and if Jess was here, this would have never happened, you know what I'm saying? And that's why a person who doesn't tattoo should not own a shop, because everything that you were saying is, everything everybody was saying about Charmaine is true. She ain't shit, she's messy, she's a bitch, fuck Charmaine, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, first of all, you can't make it seem as if Jess was here, this wouldn't happen. Just left. Yes, Jess just left. Before she left, there wasn't a license. So my thing is, it happened on Just Watch. And my thing is, did none of y'all ask about a license? Girl, I just, no one there asked, no tattoo artist asked if they were a licensed shop. A lot of people messed up. Jess, Plug, okay, Prince, anyone who did not ask this shop if it's a licensed shop, y'all all fail. But I guess you feel like we on VH1, it has, girl, I don't know, I don't care anyway. And she's like, well, fuck you, fuck you, okay, fuck you, Draya. And that was really it. I'm like, the shop should have never opened with no license, for one. But for two, I still feel like as a tattoo artist, I would ask, are you licensed? Like if you're a hairstylist, I would ask, this is a licensed shop, right? Like you have a license to work, to have this building as a salon, because I don't want to work here and then you get raided and I get arrested. I don't want to do that. But I guess it was what it was. And then lastly, Charmaine and Neat cutting a little baby shower cake, and they were cutting it like it was a damn baby a wedding cake. And we're like, there ain't no wedding cake. Y'all already had a wedding. I wasn't even invited. I'm like, no one was invited. It was just, at the courthouse. Anyway, when he said, you got a license for that knife? I said, not a license for the knife. Lord Jesus. So that makes Charmaine want to chit chat with Ryan about his interview. And I can't believe you did an interview and you didn't tell me about Charmaine. You did one about me, and that was some criminal shit. I don't care. And the thing is, you know how they be, and they asked me, was you competition? I said no, because you are not an established shop. Charmaine didn't like it. Whatever, Ryan. I'm saying, go fuck yourself, and then she leaves. I mean, but Ryan he's not wrong. He may have told her that he said something, but once Charmaine did do an interview in the Tribune 2 years ago, and it alluded to Ryan, doing some things or whatever that could have got him locked up. And then she said, I didn't say those things in regards to him, shooting the shop up or whatever. So he so if you know how they can sometimes twist words or whatever, don't make it seem as if I was in the magazine, or no magazine, and the article dissing you. I was giving my opinion that you are not my competition. And he said, not only that, I'm saying, you need to get your shit together, okay, because you can't be out here, I'm saying, looking flaw. Okay, you seen me through all kind of stuff. You seen me have to get, inspections or whatever. So you need to get your shit together. And I'm like, she do. And that was the whole episode. That's it. Gotta go. Peace. I mean, that's all they gave me. What you want me to do?